Hey guys, I just want to share a quick project that I made for my friend Phyllis, and I made this because I wanted to send her just a few laces, some of my favorites. I wanted to gift them to her because she's been so generous and so kind, and I just really wanted to do that even though she told me not to send her anything. So I thought, what better way to send laces than make a lace book, which I haven't made these in years, and I used to make these all the time. If you guys followed my channel before, you probably remember me making them like for every swap that I was in within a period of 6 months. I've probably made like 4 or 5 of them at least, probably a lot more. But I really wanted to make one for Phyllis. So I broke out my Prima Almanac paper, which I've been hoarding, and I created this lace book using a very similar method to Jeanette, and I'll put a link to Jeanette's channel below. She's Scrap and Happy, and I can't remember if I think she has an XO at the end of the name. I can't remember, but I'll put a link to her channel below. And her tutorial was the first one I watched a while back, and this lace book just uses a hinge binding, so I'll just show that to you real quickly. So here's the front. I used a few cutouts from the paper collection. Any of the pieces here are from the paper collection. I have a Dusty Attic clock piece that I ended up covering up a lot of, but that's okay because I like how it peeks out here. And this was just a circle from the same Dusty Attic pack. I have a wild orchid, well, a couple of wild orchid craft flowers. I have some of my favorite, this was one of my favorite laces that I used to carry in the shop, and I can't seem to get it anymore. I've tried a couple of different places and I just haven't been able to find it. Little pieces are part of the lace and tuck them in different places. I have these little pieces are from another lace that I've been hoarding that I used to have for the shop. And then on the binding, I have a few of those laces as well. This one was one I used to carry a long time ago. This was one I purchased years ago. And then the front and back has this black, the new black tulle trim that I have. These letters were just a pack. I think they're thickers. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they're thickers. Most of my letters are. And I adhere them using just a little glue on the back because they just never seem to stay put. I have one of those flower rosettes here with the flower and pearls in the middle. And then I have a flower that I use, I believe Miss Garden Grow 1, Annie carries this in her shop. My friend Miranda sent me these a long time ago when I had purchased a little item from her, and she also sent me this like amazing project. If you haven't seen it, you should go back in my videos like a couple of years ago and look for what Miranda sent me because it's awesome. I have it actually in my china cabinet on display so you can see it when you first walk into my house. But she had sent me a few of these flowers, so I finally used one on this because it matched the paper collection so perfectly. So that is the front, and then on the back it's just the paper, and I have just this little cutout from the collection, and I wrote that it's for Phyllis. And then on the inside, I didn't do really any decorating. It's very plain. I just wanted it to hold the laces. I didn't really want it to be super fancy inside. I have some of these laces here. These are all from my stash. Some I used to carry in the shop, some I've just purchased myself and I've been hoarding for a while, but I wanted to share some of my favorites with her. And then this one's really cool. My friend Leonie sent this to me a long time ago in Iraq, and I have, she sent me 2 different styles, and it's like a, I don't even know what to call it, like a plasticky kind of, I don't know what the word, I'm looking for a word and I can't think of it, but it's like a plasticky kind of lace. It's really, really cool though, and I figured she could use it like as a stencil or with some of her mixed media projects. And this is just a ruffled lace that I've had in my stash. Here's some of the black tulle trim, and then this is the shimmery lace that I have right now. I only have a few yards left, but I absolutely love it. And that's it. So if you have any questions, please comment below. I'm gonna link the video for Jeanette's tutorial for this. If you've never made a lace book or have seen one, they're super, super fun to make. It really only took me a few hours to put it together. The only thing you really need is 4 12 by 12 sheets of paper, and if you want to reinforce the binding with chipboard, which I recommend, you just need a small, like 6 by, not even 6 by 6 piece of chipboard to reinforce the binding. And then the hinge binding you just make with your paper. So there it is. I'll link all that stuff below. Thanks guys so much for watching. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Bye.